Hello, folks. Welcome back. I accidentally streamed about 6 seconds of this because my start streaming and start recording buttons are very close to each other. I'm gonna fix that in the near future. Alright. Lillian, this is how much I respect your gift. Now, let's go. I need to commandeer this vessel.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
Some people hurt me. We'll just go with
Is
that.
this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
She's not letting it go that easy.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot. I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
You should see the other guys.
So you're a killer. That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
I mean, I'm not a killer, I'm a cop, he said, not entirely believing it himself.
I guess you are. I understand. That's how it goes.
She nods. Hey, I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island. That won't be a problem. It's wind still, and the tar just dried. She points to her skiff next to the jetty. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead. 2 days of sun... 2 days of sunshine? I just got a bacterial infection. I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men around here. Be sad to lose the first one. That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that? Honestly, I didn't know how the two were related, so I just went with it. That means you're giving in to us, the voices. Oh no. What's on that island? I thought I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war for the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself, always steered clear of it. Hasn't been there herself. Who has been then? Yeah, who has been there, if not you? My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took the city. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such. Which kids? The twins. He points to the 2 kids playing on the concrete yard. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge. Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright? Be my guest? They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do. Is there anything I should know about getting there? Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there. Aye, aye, Captain. Can we borrow your boat? If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either. Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business. Aye. What if I want to rock? See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. There is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that? I got it. Thank you. Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? I just filled her up, but it's a small tank. Alright, well.
Be careful out there. Sea's calm as death, but still, there's ruins underwater. You can scrape the paint or worse.
And I know you're only slightly less concerned about the paint than me, but it's mostly about the paint. Oh, it's too late to ask the kids. They're in bed, aren't they? Yeah. Kim? Yes? Do we put this off another day? I would rather travel there when the sun is shining, yes. Alright. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get another experience level out of it. Oh, what is this experience level? I'll tell you when you're older. Good night, Kim. Good night, officer. We'll meet up in front of the shack in the morning. I don't have anything with the hatch anymore. I don't have anything to do shaving because I'm not doing it. I've earned a rest right about now. The bed almost feels like home now. Quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
It's easier this time. Drifting off. Your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea. Until they're suddenly light.
So I am surprised that as strung out as I have played this cop, I have not gotten the offer for the thought that gives you suicidal tendencies, because that would have made these dreams a lot more complicated. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I don't know. I'll admit I kind of steered looking for that because I wanted that kind of conflict for this cop. It kind of fit the character that I was building, who looked like he had everything together in front of Kim, but was really just as messed up as every Harry that everyone has ever played. How many days have I been here already?
There are no days here. There are no weeks. Just black tape spinning on repeat until the end. Until the end.
Alright.
For now, a little while, you can.
Sleep. Without words or images.
When the pictograms and the hieroglyphs of the world return, they seem silent somehow. The alarm rings quietly too. You're ready.
Ready, but something is coming. It always is.
Alright. We're not doing it. I came into this world with this face, and I'm leaving this world with this face. Two hours? 2 hours until what, detective? Two hours until... Well... Till... become a little better. Relax your honor gland. No, thank you. I know where they are now. Okay, so I've got date of birth generator, which makes physical stuff easier. Arno van Eyck, it's too late to really fuss with. Searchlight division is more perception, isn't it? I think I've got a lot of that already. Only 15 minutes, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. I think it just unlocks some white checks that I don't really have left. Like, not doing that. Yeah. Sort it by map. That's gone. Could do that. Could do that. I don't remember that. Oh, that was stealing, and that's already gone. That's already gone. And that's already gone. And that, which I didn't even click, which is long gone. So, yeah, unlocking checks. Not useful. Hardcore aesthetic. What does that do? It was... It's 2 hours, and it does, like, volition. And maybe endurance? I don't even know if those are important things. Maybe we will? I mean, the other options are that, no. Simply not happening. Too late, because that is either a real or an XP gaining thing. That's a money thing. That's another white check thing, I think. So, I guess it comes down to that, because the communist thing is already too late for. Art cop. Only helps us in dialogue that I think too late for. Oh no, well it does, but it also, yeah, no, we're not doing it. Keeping that. Money doesn't matter anymore.
Not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How harder core could you possibly become? Low core people come around you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, hardcore there, hardcore core in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy hardcore, what the fuck are we even talking about? Temporary research bonus, -2 interfacing. Fuck grammar! Okay. All intellect learning caps raised by 1. We're not really taking advantage of that, and we don't need it. What would I put there? No. Gone. Gone. Apparently I didn't get that. I wanted to get that. Wanted to get that. Skipped. 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 Couldn't get.
Don't remember what caustic echo is. Oh, nope, I know what that is. Missed that. Would have had to have been a lot more ESP ghosty for that. I think this was if you tell Klaasya that drugs aren't awesome and you only lean on alcohol. This is what I expected to get from trying to open that bunker door, but apparently I didn't take the right dialogue choice. This is the thing that gives you the dream issues that I totally expected to get, but didn't. And I think there's not an opportunity at this point. So... I mean, this is now also moot. But what would I put there? Alright, so that's minuses. That gives you what? XP for dialogue? Yeah. White Morning is mostly Zoom and learning caps. And it's 5 hours. What does this do for real? I've forgotten. I think it just does like free to core? Authority? I don't know. I thought about doing that, but that's all hand-eye coordination related, I think. Motorway South. I thought about that more than once. Is it too late? It would be it'd be Inland Empire, but it's 8 hours. And I don't know if we're going to be awake 8 more hours in the game. Date of birth generator is all for more logic, and we've already got a bunch of logic. So... I guess for now we just take the Searchlight Division and get all the extra perception? I guess? You know, because we needed more perception. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. Sure. And now, if you will pardon me, I'm going to learn the alphabet for a little while. All right, it is 7:30. 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wasteland of Reality. Congrats. You're sober. It'll take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple weeks. In 2 months, you might even start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years, though. It'll be depressing. And it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time. -1 physical instrument, insomnia. -1 inland empire, sober. -1 suggestion, boring. +1 psyche, return of the self. No positive effects from alcohol. Thought complete, hardcore aesthetic.
Oh yeah, drugs. We're talking about drugs.
Yeah, good timing.
Let's face it, these flirtations with the hardcore
Aesthetic. Hardcore!
have all been leading up to one question. Can I do drugs harder now that I'm a hard cop? And the answer is yes, you can. You can do one more blast of pure halidon and yellow shit powder. You can even pull a ciggy and a lager on top of that. There. You've truly made the hardcore your own thing now.
+1 endurance. Really useful for doing drugs. +1 volition. Same thing, hard man. Yeah. I've still got those pluses from Gorassi's brew. It's gonna go away soon. Psyche. We got +1 psyche. We lost 1 inland empire. It balanced out in the end the things that we lost. Except for the physical instrument. You see we got a -1 from thoughts. But, this is mostly what I wanted to be at this point. Good morning. I hope you know the alphabet by now. You stood there reading it for 2 hours. Look, I don't have an answer for the things I do, Kim. Sometimes. Alright, so boots. What do I have? Perception doesn't really... Empathy. Composure. Oh, that is a bad. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know what I need right now. No fucks given. My cop coat. I would really rather be wearing the necktie, but I don't know if that's going to be important. Okay. Oh, wait, I was going to go back to... Measurehead is no longer around, so Measurehead doesn't care. But, does Tiago come back down because I'm sober? You're sober? Yeah, can't you tell it's in my thought cabinet? I no longer get bonuses from alcohol. Your way of speaking is strange, as always. However, if it means that you are actually going to stop, then I am grateful. And now I need to find something to do with all this booze in my inventory, because I'm not going to use it. Iago? Iago. I thought he showed up on that rafter. Okay. Take care, Tiago, wherever you are. There was one thing that I was still thinking about learning. What was it? Cleaning out the rooms, I already know. I might get motorway south, just for an inland empire point. But we need some XP for that. We're gonna get some XP, but not a whole lot, and I have dumped my extra XP skills. Why? Because where I'm going, we don't need road. Just me? We need boats. Hey, you've been to that island, right? On that island? The one who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. Yeah, that one. I need to know what's there. That's, nothing. The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth. It's just a sea fort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire, and we make a fire. The other one butts in. Gather the sticks for the fire and bullets. Not real bullets, empty bullets. Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important. You mean shells? I don't know what those are there. What then? They are lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out. Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off. Someone lives on that island? No, the boy answers, shaking his head vehemently. His brother looks at him, then you. Yes, he says. The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Let's go with yes. Why is he the fire guy? Because he asked us to put the fire out. Why does he ask you to put the fire out? I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes. Yeah. The other one adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier, like my figurine. A suspicious request made out of fear. Anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there? No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. He's been there twice, 2 times. The other one nods. Huh? He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes. Anything else? What does this guy look like? I don't know. They say almost in unison that I'm not gonna go and dub myself over myself. How come? We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there. You mentioned something about lights. One of them starts. It's hard to tell which now. I don't know. You mean there are electrical lights? He points to the street light. Yes. The boy looks at his toes. Your dad used to go out there, didn't he? Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't. His brother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. I don't know what to say here. Say nothing. I'm sorry, the one says to the other, rubbing his brother's shoulder affectionately. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? There's a... the boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence. Lights? Fire guy? We should check up on that island. Alright, bye kids. Take care. Alright, Kim. We have to talk to her first? I guess so. You ready to go? Detective? I was not looking forward to the idea of traveling to this island, but now, hearing that there are real prospects, I am ready to fucking go.
Be careful out there. Sea's calm as death, but still, there's ruins underwater. You can scrape the paint or worse.
Ah, down here now. All right, Kim. Let's go. A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Motor skiff. The boat's belly is a shiny yellow color, industrial paint over fresh tar. You see it reflect off the water along with the factory number, Alpha 72. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off to the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox. What? What? How else do we blast sad? Hey, say nothing. Fine. Why not? He shrugs. Very cool. Now, tune it to Sad FM. You know you want to. Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart. Get in and ride to the island. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we got the boombox.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to be free.
We had some good times on this island, haven't we? Nice to hear where some of these themes fit together.
Want to
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. What was the name of that song? I don't know, Kim. Was that not a cassette tape? No, that was the radio. Really? What are the odds? That song started when we first got in the water, and it lasted the entire way here. That seems incredibly unlikely. Lieutenant, look. Sometimes things are scripted by a higher power. So now you suddenly... I mean the game developer. Excuse me? I'll tell you when you're older, kid. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. The lieutenant makes a frustrated noise. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, and the cliffs above you. Let's go, he whispers. Climb out. Maybe I should have kept the XP one on for just a little bit longer. Oh, ha 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 ha! How about that? I'm not saying that. Listen to that ice crack. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean. The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast. Hey, this leads to that door in Land's End. Ah, yes, so it seems. What do you think it was used for? Kim looks at the mechanism overhead. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies. Could also lock the bay when you raise the chain. As a defensive measure, locking off that side of the bay. Lock it from whom? From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachon. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe. Huh. A makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. That is the closest a bird has been in a long time. That thing would have something in it if you were still Jamrock shuffling, wouldn't it? Look, its tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Are you not running for once? Now? After all we've been through? Kim, I'm worried about someone hearing us. So that's why you blasted a radio the whole way here? These stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. Attention! Inflammable. There's a lingering trace of mazout in the air. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous. Let's stay down here for now. Nope, don't stop running. That's my fault, I clicked. You really want to be quiet and not wear those shoes. Alright, yes we are going up there. Hold up. Dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea. What is that flutter? The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105. What about underneath the flutter? On the island, there's almost no wind under the rain quietly falling on the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other, the soft raindrops. The great ghost of the air is holding its breath. To the west, a silent hiss, sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree. To the east, the far-away roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains, a bird tending to its feathers. Raindrops fall on water, strangely quiet, forming circles in the distance. Ahead, a low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating hollow. A big building. Beyond that, further north, air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Cossets? I don't know that word. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless. A drop of rain falls on a black log of an extinguished campfire. Below the silence, Ko Dumama Deka. We are way out now. Way out in the west. No, it's just your imagination. You can't hear such things. Him? Yes? This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and into his groin. Not you. You're concentrated on how... Have you noticed how quiet it is? I have. Is that why we're stopping? Yeah, wait. I'm listening to one more thing. Warm air. From the inside of the building. It's warmer there than out here. Interesting. This barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. ICM. This feels familiar somehow. A white star. No, an upside down star. Horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune. Are those specks stars too? No, that is the uninhabited archipelago. A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinde, known as the face in the sea. Looks old. What's it still doing here? After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Yofretter. One of these barrels is still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, gun. What does ICM stand for? Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the Black and White Army of the Revolution. Sounds an awful lot like us. It does. Why? The RCM may descend from the ICM. Eh? It's impossible to say. He looks towards the darkened doorway. It was chaos after this. The name was good for getting people to join us. Crevishore West was mostly workers and criminals. Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. A
mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch, but not you. You're thinking about politics, with blood dripping down your thigh.
Yeah, we got rid of the liberal thought. We don't need it. We're fine. What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious Revolutionary Army. There were all sorts of groups and groupuscles back then. It doesn't really matter. He bows to inspect the barrel. Finish the thought. You recognize this little birch from the coin-operated viewer. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Hey. Hey! What are you doing? Trying to enter ale. What do you even mean? There's this achievement, Kim. I'm sorry, what? An achievement, Kim? Oh god, there we go again. Oh no, I hope I'm not too sturdy. Where are we? We are in the guts of a machine. And also a den. Dishes stained with sauce and fire. A survivor's kitchen. Books, mostly fantastique and historical fiction. That me? That is Krasmazo. You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Moth-bitten bedsheet. The window. Army surplus, winter scarf. +2 and -1 composure. This towy old scarf itches when wrapped around the neck. It has humanitarian aid written all over it. Yet, you know that thousands all over the Isola are suffering the same fate as you. The fate of uncomfortable army surplus scarves. +2 empathy, apply to the underclass, -1 composure. Sucks to be poor. How's my composure actually looking? Really? Yes. I don't know. What about you? 30. Palm, arrow, or shirt. +1 hand-eye coordination. This Falm training shirt has seen one wash too many. It retains its unusual design, one sleeve short, the other long, but little of its original. A giant F swooshes across its chest, now in gray. +1 hand-eye coordination, sleeveless aim. Could have used you like a fight ago. Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized. Alright, let's go through them. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T and T Harpin, husband and wife. Riley Wet. What? English. Do I speak it? Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders. Someone's made themselves at home. The lieutenant inspects a softcover. I suddenly find myself in need of concept, which I just took a hit to. No, I took a hit to come. I don't think I have. I have like one piece of concept. Really quiet. Concept. 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 That's not getting any better than this. Oh, yes. Under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature. Published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Wisha. It's not exactly light reading. Look, Kim. I don't know what I want to say here, because I can't tell which is the liberal option. I think it's the can't get shit done. And I've already said enough fascist things to make myself uncomfortable, right? Yeah, like with that, I could count as fascist into outside parties. As soon as you hit 4 points, you're a fascist. And I don't like that, but it's not like I can go back in time and re-choose my dialogue. Look, Kim, downbeat dribble for people who can't get shit done. This is where we would get a real Elysium. He enunciates the word diligently better than I can. I agree. Humanitarian sciences. It stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around the Ravishore West. Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist students? A student in the apartment building had some. Well, yes, that one student did. The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them. What do you think this means? Whoever lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests. Interesting interest. Wait, let's accomplish something. Oh, hey. We need to stop, don't we? See you in the next one, folks.